Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Farrah T, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a everyday makeup look using the best makeup and beauty products on Amazon. I usually get most of my products on Amazon, so I wanted to give you just a look at the products that I usually get and what I've been using for my everyday makeup routine. So we're going to go ahead and get started. First thing I like to do is make sure that I prep and prime my face for makeup. So I make sure I use a cleanser. Then after a cleanser, I use a toner along with moisturizer and under eye cream. I let the moisturizer and the under eye cream sit for about 30 minutes. And then once I'm done with that, I like to go ahead and start on my eyebrows. Now for my eyebrows, I used to always go and get them done, either threaded or waxed. I don't know, I just hate going to them because it hurts so bad. So I was always trying to figure out how I can do my own eyebrows. I've tried tweezing, that actually hurts too. So I wanted to make sure that I could find something that was easy for me to use on my eyebrows, and one of the products that I did find on Amazon was this electric razor. I love this electric razor because it's easy to use, it's painless. I've been using it for years now. Very good. You can get this off of Amazon. I just like to go over, basically just groom my eyebrows a little bit. I already have an arch in my eyebrows, so I always make sure I just kind of go under it and just kind of clean it up, get rid of the little hairs that have grown in while still keeping my shape. And then I just make sure I use the little spoolie to try and keep them in place. And then whatever little straggly hairs I see, I just use the razor to take them off. And the good thing is it's multi-use, so you can use it for your facial hairs. You can use it as a nose trimmer if you want. Whenever you need to charge it, you can just charge it on the USB. I like to use the Anastasia Dip Brow. It is in dark brown. And I just like to use the little, the little spoolie along with the little brush, the angle brush, to fill in my brows. And a little goes a long way with this, and then I just take it and just kind of fill in my brows. I swear my eyebrows are always the hardest part when I'm doing my makeup. I have to really take my time when I do them. And then I just do the other side. So I want to make sure they kind of line up together. After I fill them in with the dip brow, I go ahead and I use my LA Pro concealer. I get this off of Amazon as well. I love this concealer. It's very affordable. And this one is in Warm Honey. I use this to kind of contour my eyebrows. And then I have my little brush that I like to use just to clean up the brows with. And I've had this brush for years. I got it from MAC a long time ago. Alright, so that's it for the brows. And then I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face. I use two primers. So this one I got off of Amazon. This is the Baby Skin from Maybelline. It's the Instant Pore Eraser. I love this stuff because it instantly clears your pores really fast. So I use a little bit of that all around the nose area, and then I also use it, just on the T-zone area. My skin is combination oily, So this primer is very good for that. I always try to get something that's mattifying. And then I also like to use the No Pore Zone. This is from Milani. This is really good. It's ultra pore minimizing, blurring, oil controlling primer. So it's a matte primer. And I just put it all over my face like that. And this helps keep the makeup on longer. And while that's sitting on my face, I want to tell you guys about the Milani Rose Butter. I love this for my lips, and I basically sleep with it on my lips all night, and it preps and primes my lips for the lipstick the next day. So I love this stuff. Alright guys, so the next thing I like to use is the Badescu Skincare. It's a facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water. I got this off of Amazon as well. It's cruelty-free and paraben-free. I just kind of hold it back and just lightly spray my face with it. I love the smell of it. It smells so good, guys. Alright, so the next thing is foundation. The foundation that I'm using today is the Maybelline Fit Me. The number is 365 and it's in Warm Coconut. I love this foundation. It's a long-lasting foundation. It's a medium to full coverage. You can start off with a little and then build. And then I'm going to use my beauty blender to apply. So I just kind of take a little bit on the front of my hand. Sometimes I like to mix my foundations. And I love this foundation because it's inexpensive. It's very affordable. A lot of these products have the same ingredients. It's just the name that makes it expensive. I'll make sure I go under the neck. I apologize if I'm looking down, guys, because I'm looking down at the mirror. And the next thing I like to do is go ahead and highlight my under eyes with some concealer, and I also like to highlight my T-zone area. So I'm using the LA Pro concealer. This one is in Fawn. Yeah, so this one's in Fawn. This is another product I got from Amazon. Very affordable, great concealer. Again, you don't have to spend all this money on concealers. You don't have to break the bank. There are lots of affordable, good concealers out there. While that's sit, I like to go ahead and use my contour. I like using the black Opal True Color. It's a skin foundation. I just make sure it's like 2 shades darker than my skin tone. And I just like to use this for contour. You can also get this off of Amazon. I like to contour around the hairline. And then I go down the chin area, the little areas on the side near my forehead, and then I also like to contour my nose, and I just put like a little bit, just a little bit close to like the nose area like that. To blend in my contour, I'm going to use the Real Techniques brush. This brush is number 200. It's very blendable. It makes my contour come out so nice. And the good thing about this is that it comes in a pack. You can actually buy a pack of the Real Techniques brushes, and it covers like all areas of the face. So I'm going to make sure I go ahead and just kind of blend in the contour. And then I just kind of go up. And I don't swipe. I just kind of pat and go up. And then I just make sure I blend near my forehead. Around my jawline, I just kind of go on a circular motion. And for my nose area, I just like to use this little angle brush and I just go down the bridge of my nose on both sides very lightly. And then I'll use my Real Technique brush in 402, and I like to, this is the concealer brush. I love this. It blends my concealer in so good. And this is another one of the brushes that comes in the pack. You can get this again off of Amazon. Very, very good. And then you don't have to do this. This is just what I like to do. I like to put a little bit more highlight under my eye area and my T-zone. So I'm gonna go back in with the LA Pro concealer. It's in Warm Honey. And I just put like a little tiny bit more. And this is just something I like to do, guys. And just kind of like highlight my under eyes. And then I'm just gonna use my beauty blender to kind of just go over that area. I like to use the Sacha Buttercup setting powder. You can highlight under your eye area and your T-zone, and you can also use this to bake. I'm gonna use one of these Powder Puff makeup sponges. These are like the new thing everyone's using right now. I love these because it really helps the setting powder bake on your face smoothly. Got these off of Amazon. They're very inexpensive. Actually, they come in a whole pack. I'll definitely make sure I'll leave the link to these in the description box. So I just kind of like use a little bit, and I like to take the excess and kind of just tap it on my on the top part of my hand just a little bit, and I'll just kind of lightly put a little bit on the under eye. And the forehead. And then again, whichever product is left, I go ahead and prep my eyelids for eyeshadow. And this actually helps keep the eyeshadow on longer. I used to buy eyeshadow primer, and then I felt like it was just extra money I was wasting. And then I remember watching a YouTube video of a makeup artist giving out tips and tricks on what you can use without breaking the bank or spending so much money on products. And I saw how she did her eyeshadow, and I've been doing it like that ever since. Alright guys, so it's time for some eyeshadow, and I'm going to be using Juvia Place's little eyeshadow palette, and this is an old palette. I got this off of Amazon. These colors are very pigmented, so it's always better to use a little bit and then kind of build on it. So we're going to go ahead and just tap, tap, tap a little bit of the Morocco, and I'm going to use this for the brow bone area. And then for the second color, I'm going to use my little angle brush. This is basically just to put a little bit of color to kind of smoke the eyes out a little bit. So I'm gonna use the Kenya, the color in Kenya right here, and I just do a little bit, tap, tap, tap. Make sure I take off the excess. And again, a little bit goes a long way, so I'm just gonna kind of build the color and give it that little smoky effect. And then I'm gonna go in with the color Jezebel. I love this, it's a really beautiful purple-ish color. And I'm just gonna kind of tap it across the front of my eyelid. Alright, so now it's time to blend. I have my little blending brush right here. I just like to lightly blend in the colors, but try not to go too hard because you don't want to, you know, take the color off of your eyes. And I'll do the other side. All right, so now it's time for my eyeliner, and I get this eyeliner again off of Amazon, and it's the Nyx Ink Liner. I love this stuff, very affordable, budget friendly, and I've had this liner for about 2 months, so I mean the product does last for a while. And I'm just gonna do like a little wing effect. I think just doing my eyes period, from the eyeshadow, just anywhere near the eye area, the eyeshadow, the eyebrows, I feel like it takes me the longest to do. Alright, and so now it's time for mascara, and I'm not good with putting lashes on. I feel like I waste so much time with them. I tried the magnetic, I tried the regular, you know, way. I've even done the extensions, and for some reason I just never had luck with lashes. I feel like they're too long and they feel so heavy like on my eyes, and I hate when I'm looking out and I can literally see like the lashes. It's very annoying to me, so I hate lashes. So I decided to buy a mascara that gave me a lot of volume. This is the new Loreal Paris Telescopic Lift, and I really like this product. I got it off of Amazon, and I love it because it actually gives my lashes lots of volume, and they make them a little bit longer, and it makes it really simple and easy, so I don't have to take time trying to put lashes on. And it gets the job done. Like my lashes, if you look, I don't know if you can see that, how longer the lashes got, and then compared to the other side, it's a very good product. Use it without, and it actually gave the same effect. They made my lashes fuller, longer, and more volume, so this is a really good product. I'm going to use the kabuki brush to go ahead and wipe the excess powder. I'm going to go in with another NYX. This is a eyeliner I use for the bottom of my eyes, and it's just basically the little pencil. And again, I got this off of Amazon, very affordable. And I just like to lightly just line my waterline, just a little bit. I don't know, for me, I don't like going heavy with the eyeliner. And then I go back in with the telescopic lift, and I'm gonna do the bottom lashes. I'm trying to make sure you guys see it. I'm really bad with the camera angles. All right, and so I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of setting powder. I have this Maybelline New York Fit Me, and the number is 355 in coconut, and I got this again off of Amazon. Really nice color, and I use this just to get rid of the shine on my T-zone area, because again, I have combination oily skin, and with that, the T-zone area always like gets oily. And I always use this to, you know, reapply. I take it with me during the day because again of the shine, but I'm just gonna set the powder with my big fluffy brush. All right, so now it's time for blush, and I'm really loving the Juvia's Place Blushed Rouge, and this is in volume number 5. I love this because you get 2 colors, and I love the orange peachy color that they have. You know what? Before we do that, I totally, forgot to put my bronzer on. So before we even go through the whole blush part, we're gonna go ahead and do the bronzer, and this is the Fenty Beauty bronzer, and it is in Mocha Mammy. I love this stuff. There's only a couple of things, like I said, I will, you know, kind of save up and spend, you know, my money on, and this is one of them. But there are really good, you know, budget-friendly bronzers. I'll make sure I will show you on the next video. I'm going to use my brush that I use for the bronzer, and I'll just get a little bit of the product, tap, tap, tap. I'll just kind of go, you know, where the area that I put the contour. And it really goes really good with my skin tone. And then whatever little excess that I have, I'll just kind of go like under the neck area. And then I'll go back in with my little angle brush, and I'll get a little bit of the product to go ahead and go and bronze my nose. So basically I just go, you know. All right, so now we're gonna go back with the blush from Juvia's Place. And again, I'm just gonna get a little bit of the product, tap, 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 and just kind of build. And this is basically just a little bit on top of the bronzer. So I have like contour, bronzer, and then blush. So it's all like in an order. And then I'll go in with the little pinkish part. So I like to mix it, tap going in an upward motion. Same thing on the other side, upward motion. All right, and then I kind of like to go under my chin a little bit and my little nose, kind of get a little bit of a color. And I like to go in with my Milani Make It Last Original spray. I love the smell of it. It smells like so good. But just to go ahead and set my face, this is very affordable. I don't have to spend like all this extra money. So I'm just gonna go in a number 8 motion. Just put a little bit and just let that set on my face for a little bit. And again, I love that smell, guys. Time for my highlighter, and I used to always get that the highlighter. It was like a goldish, I forgot the name of it, but I used to always get it from MAC. It was a goldish looking color, and I was trying to find something that kind of sort of looked like that one but was inexpensive, and I actually found one. This is from Maybelline. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome by Face Studio. I love this color. For me, I feel like my skin looks better with it, and I just like to use my little fan brush, and I'll just like get some of the product. I'll just go in with a light hand, and I'll go ahead and do the other side. And I love this color, it's so pretty. And again, it's within my budget, so that's a plus. And then I'll just put a little access right here under my Cupid's bow. Bridge of my nose with it. And then I like to have a little extra highlight near the eye area. I also like to put some on the brow bone area. All right, and so now it's time for my lips. And I love Too Faced lip color. This is actually the one, my go-to. I always go to this one. I remember buying it like years ago, and I just never stopped. I love the different colors that they have, and they always have like these cute little names for the product. So this one is basically called Queen Bee, and this is one of my favorites. It has like a pinkish kind of color. I'm gonna also line my lips with the NYX Lip Pencil. This is in Current. I like to line it up a little bit more to give it extra color. I'm gonna go ahead and set my makeup with the Badescu facial spray. All right, so this is the completed look. And that's gonna do it for our video for today. Thank you so much for joining me. Definitely check out these products, guys. I'm gonna leave a link to everything I use in the description box. And if you're new to my channel, again, my name is Farrah T. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you can get more videos like this. Don't forget to like and share. And for all my regulars, thank you guys for the support. And don't just stop watching here. Make sure you check out this next video.
Usually I don't post. Usually I don't post, but I want the world to know. Time to pull the drop tops out.